Oh my days. I'm telling you, we're having so much fun in the studio right now.
Like at work
I'm telling
as
you, I can imagine. So do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah. So how I got into my job, as I said in my bar, I was raised in East London, Leytonstone. Hold tight, anyone from Leytonstone. If you're not listening and you're not from East London, grab someone from East London to listen. Best place on earth, East London. And literally, because of my background, growing up in Leytonstone, you sort of have two choices to make. You either want to be academically smart or you want to join the hood. And because I had older cousins and all of that at my school, I thought it would be cool for me to join the hood. But what I didn't realise with that is that if you're joining the hood, joining this way of life, you begin to put on a mask that is so fake. But you have to keep living up to that. So eventually what happens is that at the age of 14, I got stabbed just because of the life that I was living. But really, Jesus came down. He sent a youth worker to speak to me and tell me about Jesus' love. And I ignored it at the beginning. But what happened, she said she was praying for me. So I went back to her house a week after, because her saying that she's praying for me made me think a bit. Went back to her house and she said that she wants me to go on mission to America. And I was like, cool, I want to go to America, because in America you get trainers, you get food. Yeah. And me, back in the days I used to be a bit big, thick. No, I'm joking, I was just big. So I just wanted to get food, I just wanted to get fresh crepes, so I agreed. But little did I know that God was calling me. And I went to a church and they were singing songs of worship. A pastor was sharing his testimony, that's his story. And literally what I'd done was, I was like, okay, Jesus, I've seen someone who's from my background, from the hood, not loving, just hurting. Maybe Jesus can change my life. And they done something called the altar call, which is when they send people to the front. I was like, I'm not going to the front. And then we sang a worship song, Here I Am to Worship. And it got to the bridge, it says, I'll never know how much it costs to see my sins upon the cross. And literally at that moment, I just felt loved by Jesus. It's like he appeared in front of me, and that's changed my life to wanting me to change young people's lives, making sure that they don't go into the hood, but also tell people about Jesus' amazing work in my life, man.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
Of your growth, being stabbed as a kid. That must have not been easy at all.
No, it wasn't. In my mindset, me being stabbed, I wanted to be the baddest girl on road, see Steph London. Now I want to be badder than her, like that.
You know what? Okay, that's absolutely amazing. So what would you say to a young person facing a tough time right now?
Yeah.
Especially as uni students, you can imagine uni students stressing over work, anxiety, pressures from parents, pressures from loads of things. What would you say to that uni student listening right now, literally almost even got to the stage I don't want to do this anymore. Listen. I don't even want to live anymore. Yeah. What would you say to that young person?
I would say keep pushing. I'm studying again at this present moment, and I was like, I don't want to study anymore. I called Shiv and I was crying, but her encouragement was just keep doing it, and really, whether you believe in God or not, just pray. Just keep your head up and say, look, I want to continue, I want to get over this, man, and just, God, if you're real, show yourself, help me get through this, and he will.
It's that way where you have to have everyone has something they lean onto, even if they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So maybe when that tough time comes, maybe it's crying, but you found something much deeper and much more concrete and solid.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm so happy about your story and how far you've come. That's absolutely amazing to hear. So if you've got any questions for Shae right in the studio right now, sorry, just put you on the spot.
No,
but if you've got any questions, at Insanity Radio, at the D-Whyte Show on Instagram, at official D-Whyte on Snapchat.